let's make this happen. Time to make the funnies for the entertainment of all you YouTube enthusiasts out there in the world. So, I said I wasn't gonna make a third episode of this, but now, here we are. I guess everyone just loves that mouse. God damn, the music is loud on that menu. So yeah, tunnel. You saw that a second ago. Have we done water yet? I don't think we have. Yeah, look at that. It's like claymated water. Good on them for keeping a consistent art direction. I feel like they could have just had like a photo of actual water and just superimposed it into the game. Kind of like how South Park does explosions. They don't draw the explosions, they just have like a photo that'll go on the world. I don't know if they still do that, but in the older seasons they did. Okay, we gotta get the heck away from that water. Oh dear, this fuck. Anyway, this is dangerous. Does it go up if we just let it sit like that? I don't think so. I gotta get 10 pieces of cheese. Doing pretty good so far. Okay, let's try to be a little careful with that thing. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. So how are you doing out there, people of the internet? You got any interesting tales to regale to us in the comments section? Something that's gonna change our worlds? You got some life-changing story and you're gonna waste it in the comments of a Let's Play channel with 7 subs? Is that what you're gonna do? That would be a heck of a thing. Anyway, sometimes people do funny stuff like that in the comments, like, I probably shouldn't tell this story. Okay, we accidentally blocked the bridge. So we gotta start over. At least it doesn't take your lives away when you... Let's turn the music back on. It's getting quite lonely in here. Anyway, at least it lets you keep your lives when you reset. I know certain games are not so generous in that regard. And I say fuck them. Fuck games that do that. I don't know what that X on our left is. That doesn't seem to have a clear purpose as far as I can tell. They never really explained that. Maybe the game came with like a PDF with the instructions or something, and I just didn't see it. Probably not, though. That's not a thing that games do. I don't even know why I made such a suggestion. So here's something we can talk about. Something that just popped into my mind all of a sudden. So the year was 2006. And my parents had just switched from dial-up internet to cable modem internet, and suddenly everything was a lot faster, and there was so much more I could do on the internet. And being only 11 years old or so, I started going to the Nick.com forums, and the forum for Avatar: The Last Airbender. The other people posting on there claim to have Avatar earthbending powers or whichever it was, and anyway, I was just 11 years old. I didn't know anything about fact-checking on the internet. So I believed it. Why would people say something like that if it wasn't true? I didn't know any better. I was just so amazed at, wow, real life earthbenders right here on this message board. Well, I can't believe this. I was a pretty stupid kid. It's a miracle I never wandered out into traffic or anything like that with my stupid underdeveloped brain. Okay, we just need 2 more pieces of cheese, but those are just extras, so I don't... Okay, yeah, there we go. Real easy. I was gonna say they were just extras so we don't have to get them. Damn, girl, you extra as fuck. That's probably gonna get me in trouble someday. Well, we can always just take this down. if push comes to shove. Balls? Yeah, let's go to balls, if I haven't already done that one. Oh wait, no, we already did balls. Okay, that you got the 3 stars. The pink mouse earned a 3-star wanted level for completing the balls section. I don't know what I'm saying. This is just stupid. You know what they say, stupid is as stupid does. We made a bridge. That's pretty cool, eh? Can walk all about it, just like the little rats that we are. So this one seems pretty self-explanatory. Just push the pieces hither and thither. But that's gonna screw us up. I think I might have just ruined the whole thing. Oh wait, no, we can fix this. Hold on. I'm gonna use my incredible rat powers to think out this puzzle. Here we go. This is the greatest mental achievement of mankind. Is pushing these blocks in the correct order so that they don't render the level unwinnable. We're doing it. Gosh, I miss the music. This just feels incomplete without it. We did it, Reddit. Do people still say that? I know that was like a funny, ironic thing to say on Reddit for a while after that horrible incident where all those Reddit detectives accused the wrong man of being the Boston bomber, and there was the sarcastic, we did it, Reddit, and remember that? Oh, look at that, we got auto rats. That's pretty cool. Stone golems of sorts that can be like a labor-saving device and chew the dirt for you. No longer will the people of this land have to suffer through eating dirt. Now it's been automated. Speaking of eating dirt, I saw a message. Where's this going? You're probably thinking. I saw a message board post once where somebody said something about the Philips CDI, and they said, "Oh yeah, I loved my Philips CDI as a kid." And then somebody responded with, "Yeah, and I liked eating dirt as a kid, and I probably had a better childhood than you did." Oh, the Philips CDI. You were terrible, but you gave us plenty of funny YouTube poops, my boy. I used to be so into those, and would have been nice if I had gone to school in a more populated area and there could have been perhaps some other kids my age who also shared my interests in YouTube poops instead of the way it was, in which I was the only one and it was extremely lonely. If I tried to tell people about it, they'd just look at me funny and I'd feel like crap. Oh, I didn't grow up the right way. Why does it say March 20th in the corner of the screen whenever you pause, by the way? I'm starting to wonder if maybe that was supposed to be taken out, like if that was like a build date, perhaps. Sort of like how in Sonic Adventure they've got like a debug menu type thing that accidentally ended up in the full game. So when you fight Knuckles, there's like a counter of how many hits he needs to take still. And none of the other characters in the game have that, just Knuckles, which kind of leads to the idea that wasn't supposed to be in the game. But then they kept it in Sonic Adventure DX and all future remakes as well. So I don't know what the story is, if some kind of overbearing Japanese businessman insisted they keep the counter in that one particular place for no reason. Anything's possible. Oh, whoops. Well, there's mushroom death. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up now. 3 more cheeses to go. I'm just crackers about cheese. Wallace and Gromit. Are Wallace and Gromit still a thing? I mean, obviously they're not, like, culturally relevant anymore, but have they made any new cartoons in, like, the past 15 years? I know there hasn't been, like, any kind of feature-length films or anything like that, but has there been anything at the television level? Is that still a franchise that people care about? I honestly do not know. You know, I read a thing that during the development of the Wallace and Gromit movie, they had like a fire at the studio that was putting all the claymation stuff together, and I think there's actually footage from the fire department of the fire being put out, and just what an odd thing to find in like a corner of the internet. I think it was the Lost Media Wiki, so perhaps the reason that they made the point of pointing out that there was a fire at the studio was because perhaps there was an earlier draft of the film that got lost in the fire or something. That would explain why it's on the Lost Media Wiki. I'm definitely going to have to look up that article again, instead of just going off of vague memories of something that I read like 5 years ago. So there's those little suction cup things. I don't know what those do. I don't believe there's any kind of full comprehensive walkthrough of Genius Greedy Mouse anywhere out there in the world. So I don't think there's video evidence showing you what the suction cups do. Perhaps I could go to the Steam forums and ask them what that means. And just to make it extra funny, I won't provide any screenshots so they won't know what I'm talking about. Just say, "What do the suction cups do?" And they're going to say, we cannot help you with this problem unless you become more specific about these things. Suction cups could be literally anything. I'm not going to sit here all day trying to figure out what you meant when I have so many better things to do with my time than to answer these silly questions on an internet message board for a Steam game. That's my impression of the people who typically, exist on the Steam forums. And I guess internet forums in general. Every day somebody's trying to argue with you. Just yesterday, I didn't engage with them, but somebody was trying to argue with me about some really small thing that didn't even matter. There was just like a news article, and I pointed out that, it's just like that one scene from that one movie, and I posted a clip from the movie, and then a couple hours later I went to bed, and then the following morning I woke up and some asshole responded with, "No, nuh-uh." For God's sakes, just get a life, people. Anyway, that sure is a recurring theme on this show, me complaining about stuff that happens on forums. Very little discussion of the actual game took place in this episode, but can you blame me? I mean, trying to come up with 30 consecutive minutes of dialogue that's all 100% relevant to Genius Greedy Mouse is really difficult to do. But at least I got this third episode made. It didn't look like I was gonna. I don't think there's gonna be a fourth one. I think I've really demonstrated everything that this has to offer. Unless there's some kind of crazy twist later. But I don't think there will be.